What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel for those of you who are new. It has been 2 weeks, been on a 2-week break, and I told you guys I was going to come back and do another Unpopular Opinions anime edition. Just a reminder, these are opinions. Don't take offense to any of this if this offends you somehow. This is anime, so this shouldn't really offend people, but don't come into my DMs or my comments with bullshit about how I feel about anime. Other than that, let's get started. Let's hop into these unpopular opinions. I feel like Guilty Crown was a good underrated anime. It was actually pretty good. Spoiler alert. So if you guys haven't been watching Fairy Tail and been keeping up with Fairy Tail, spoiler alert, but the way that it kind of ended, I feel like they could have defeated the antagonist. I'm not going to say anything that happened or who's who or what's what. The way they defeated the antagonist, it could have gone a whole different way. It could have been better. I just felt like it was whack, and the power of love conquers all type bull. It was so cliche. It wasn't good. They could have done a lot better with that. I honestly feel like Yamcha could have been a great character. Like, if anything, he should have went to the tournament instead of Krillin. You know, after all he's been through from Dragon Ball to, Dragon Ball Z at the beginning before he decided that he wanted to go back and do baseball. He was lit. He was as strong as Tien. I'm not sure if he was as strong as Piccolo, but he was pretty much as strong as Piccolo. Like, he was a pretty good fighter. Like, they kind of shoved him to the side to the point where we almost forgot that Yamcha could even fly. This dude can fly. He's definitely stronger than Krillin. Yeah. I feel like some people are not going to agree with me on this one, but it's okay. Just an opinion. But I feel like Full Metal Alchemist was definitely better than Brotherhood. For some reason, Full Metal Alchemist just kept my attention a lot more. Yeah, Brotherhood answered a lot more questions, and it was more around like the sins and everything. That kind of caught my attention. But anything besides that and his father, I didn't really care. I don't even think I watched all of it. I watched all of Full Metal Alchemist, but I didn't watch all of Brotherhood. It was just like, okay. Mirai Nikki was a great anime. It was good. It was really good. Inception within Inception. Attack on Titan season 3. If I'm guessing correctly, where was that? Because I stopped at season 2 and I started a little bit of season 3, but it was so boring. So boring. Besides Levi, it was so boring. Yuri on Ice is such a terrible anime. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for whoever likes this type of anime, but it sucked. Like, that shit was so boring. It was so terrible. Like, no, that shouldn't even have been an anime. This is a hard one, but I believe it's the truth. I'm not gonna take my word back at all on this, but anime, it's sad to say this, but anime promotes pedophilism, or being a pedophile, because all the characters that we love, and even characters within the characters, like, interacting with other characters, most of the main characters are like about 15, 16 years old, sometimes even younger than that. And they have like adults preying on them most of the time. It's sad to say, but anime does definitely promote that. I feel like Konosuba is a great anime, but it could be a lot better. I don't know what it is. It's probably because it's not really, like, it has a storyline, but it doesn't really have a storyline. Like, for like, what, 2 seasons, they were doing nothing. They finally got a house. okay? But you're in a whole magical world. Bitches can do magic. You got a whole angel slave. Like, are you serious? Nothing is going on. It could be so much better. I don't know if they're coming out with another season. I haven't really checked yet, but it was hilarious. Yes, it's a great anime. It's hilarious, but it could just some oomph, just a little bit. I've hated this ever since I started anime. Oh my gosh. And this is kind of why I don't watch these specific types of like lovey-dovey romance animes too much anymore, but anime characters, like girls predominantly, with high-pitched voices are so annoying. Oh my gosh. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, oh my god, like that. I don't know if y'all remember that anime. I forgot what it was called, but that, no. And every anime that does that with the high-pitched girly voice and no, please don't. So annoying, and it's usually always terrible anyways. Oh my god. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she watches this. Yes. Even when I was younger. I don't do it as much nowadays because there's not really a lot of good ones, but yaoi could be so much better if they actually had plots, or if they had like better plots, because you probably got like 2 or 3. Like Kyokara Mao has a plot. What's that other one where the guy was like a manga artist and he took in this kid? And there's like 2 or 3 of them that I like that actually have plots, but the rest of them are just trash and just straight up molestation and rape. Like, oh my god, no. Like, yaoi could be so much better if they had plots. I actually think that filler episodes are pretty important, but it just depends on the type of anime. Like, say per se Naruto. Naruto didn't need to have all those filler episodes, but the filler episodes that he did have, majority of them were actually pretty good and actually stuck with the storyline, gave you background information on other characters that you would have never found out because the story's all about Naruto and Sasuke and Team 7. Ooh, Kakashi. So I really think that filler episodes are important. This anime, I love it so much. I'm so upset that it ended the way that it ended, because Magi could have been, well, it still is a great anime, but Magi could have been a top 3. It really could have. It even had a spin-off season of what's his name? Sebastian? I forgot his name. Oh, Sinbad, and his whole different types of people, his whole country and everything, and teaching the other guy, the blonde-haired kid, I forgot his name. It's been so long since I've seen Magi, but that was such a really good anime. If they would have like continued, I wanted to see Aladdin go against Judar. Like, that would have been great. I wanted to see Judar's magic now that he turned evil, what was going on. You know, I wanted to see more of the temples and see who else could get more of the magical items that, you know, it would have been awesome. If you guys read the manga, like, it got so deep. I believe it's still going. Like, Magi, if they could bring that back, like that, I think a lot of people would love Magi. It was such a good, underrated anime. It really was. I hope I have some people that agree with me on this next one that I'm about to say, because if you watched Inuyasha every night, fell asleep to this shit, woke up to it, seen it at 7 o'clock before you went to school, if you were like me and a true Inuyasha fan, you would honestly know that Inuyasha, he did not really want Kagome. I'm sorry for all the fans who ship Kagome and Inuyasha together. I know they came out with that the last couple of episodes where they actually ended up being together, but in the true story, in the first story, pretty much the whole entire time, Inuyasha was still in love with Kikyo. Kikyo came by, his jaw would drop. Kikyo came by, he dipped on Kagome. Inuyasha didn't want Kagome. He didn't. She was literally the side chick who didn't even really have a chance. She liked him definitely, but Inuyasha didn't really. I didn't see Inuyasha showing that much affection towards Kagome besides saving her. And saving her and liking or loving her is two different things. Like, yeah, he cared for her because, you know, she had to get all the jewel shards back and everything, but they had a friendship eventually. Yeah, but he wasn't trying to put the moves on her. He ain't go up and approach her. Like, he wouldn't have gone to hell with Kagome like how he did Kikyo. Kikyo was about to drag his bitch ass to hell. Come on. Are you serious? No. So I believe that Inuyasha definitely he wasn't that into Kagome. This one has been out for a good minute. They even put it on Netflix so you guys can watch it. But Vampire Knight, it could have been better. I know everyone and their mama are like, but the incest. A lot of people didn't like that because, I'm sorry for those of you guys who did not watch this, but there was some incest going on in there. But story-wise, besides all of that, story-wise, I feel like it could have been better. They could have prolonged it a little bit more. It could have had another season if they would have, you know, wrote it a different way. That's just my opinion, how I feel on that. But it could have been. I wanted to see a little bit more action with the silver-haired guy, because I feel like they kind of just pushed him to the side. Really, he didn't really like. What did he have the guns for? Like, yeah, he shot some vampires and everything, but he didn't really do too much. He was in pain the whole entire time. Like, it could have been better. He was in pain like half of the time. Like, it could have been better. Another one of my favorite animes, just because it's the time zone that it's in, but Black Butler, great anime. Just about Black Butler though, CL was useless. He didn't really do anything. He was weak. He didn't even know how to shoot his gun correctly when the time came to it. Sebastian was pretty much the main character in this. He did everything. That's why it's called Black Butler. Like, CL was only there for the contract. And then to get the mail and the mysteries from the people that needed to get the mysteries. Other than that, CL was useless. He didn't do squat diddly. Like, he didn't do nothing. Having a waifu or husbando is normal. A lot of people are gonna be like, nah bitch, you crazy. But having a husbando or a waifu, I believe, is normal, because me personally, it's like liking a character in a TV show, or like, you know, it's just animated. They have awesome features. The character is drawn out very nicely. I would say it's not normal if you take it too far, like, you know, oh, like, I want to actually marry him type mess. But to pretend, I feel like that's actually normal. So you guys go out there and get your anime wives. Go out there and get your anime husbands. For a while, mine was Gaara. I had some other people. I had Kakashi as well. Who else? I had Hibari from Hitman Reborn. So I had quite a few husbandos. Next, Akame ga Kill could have been a lot longer, and the way it ended sucked. It was so terrible the way it ended. They didn't have to do Homeboy like that. They really didn't. I feel like, you know, the way it started out, it was nice. His two best friends got killed. It was so beautiful, and then the way that everyone else was dying and everything, it was nice. And then, like, I don't know what happened. Like, the last 4 or 5 episodes, everything was just rushed. Like, oh, we gotta hurry up and finish this anime. It could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. At least it had an ending. But It could have been longer and better. Yeah. That's what she said. Blue Exorcist should have had a season 3. They actually should have continued it. It was a really good anime. The manga, I believe, is still going. I haven't really read it since the ending of where the anime ends. No, I think I've read a little bit past that, but it's been so long since I even read anything from it. But it should have had a season 3. I wanted to know what was going to go on with the brothers, if they were going to fight the devil, if they were going to see the other devil sons, because you know the devil had other sons and stuff like that. So it so much. The graphics were great, like magic. I wanted to see him get better with his sword. Like there was so much to do, and so much. Everyone who has seen this anime, this is a fact. This is a straight up fact. I don't care what anybody says, but this is a fact. Everyone that has seen this anime is going to agree with me. I know they are. I know they are. Dead Man Wonderland should have continued. It was a fantastic anime. It was really good. I wanted to know what was going to happen. I don't even know if they have a manga. I didn't look it up or anything, but now that I'm talking about it, I might as well. But Dead Man Wonderland was good. I wanted to see Homeboy get better with his blood technique. That would have been dope. I wanted to see if he was going to find out if he knew if the girl was the one that killed his classmates. Like, so much could have been told. The graphics looked nice, the way they drew it out, the people, the powers, the fighting was pretty good. Like, come on. Like, they always, not every single one, but for some reason, they always cut the good ones short. And it's just like, why, you guys? I understand. Y'all need to stop making these crappy ones and invest more time in the good ones that y'all stopped. That is all. And I think if I remember correctly, the reason why I stopped is because something happened to the creator. I believe the creator was probably like pregnant or something like that. And then after she got done with labor, she didn't feel like coming back to finish it. But it sucks because you would have been rich, mama. You would have had my monies. If y'all had a movie too, you're like, come on. So last but not least, this one, I'm very surprised about it, especially around the time that it came out and how many people I know loved it. I hate this whole conception of top three. You know, I have a whole top 10 list, maybe even a top 20, because there's so much anime out there that's really good. But I feel like Soul Eater should have been a top 3. It was really good. It was hilarious. The animation style was adorable. It was cute. Well, and I probably like it because, you know, it's about Grim Reapers and it's dark and Halloween and witches and stuff like that. But besides all of that, it was a great anime. The fighting was good. Like, the power-ups were good. It even got It even got a reboot. And I'm like, if it got a reboot, that tells you. The reboot wasn't as good as the original. I don't know if it's still going on, but I only saw like 2 or 3 episodes of it. But it was pretty okay. So, like, if it got a reboot, it lasted. It should have been a top 3. It really should have. I feel like it's just as good as Dragon Ball Z. Me personally. The characters, the development, yeah. It was good. That's all for my unpopular opinions. If you guys agreed with me on a lot of them or any of them, please comment down below. If you guys disagreed with any of them, still comment down below. I want to know what you guys' thought processes are on these types of animes. And if you guys like this type of content, let me know down below, like, if you want me to do another one, like anime related or just any type of unpopular opinion. Also, please don't forget, these are just opinions. Don't take it to heart. If you feel offended, I'm sorry, but I don't care. This is how I feel about certain things. But hey, if you feel offended or whatever, that's on you. This is anime. You don't come into my don't come into my DMs, don't come into my comments being negative, cursing me out. Oh,
you don't know nothing about this type bullshit.
Like, I don't need none of that. No. So, no. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked today's video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe, hit the notification so you guys know when I upload another video, because I don't upload too often, but when I do, you know, we'll have a grand time. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Come back for another one. Come back for another one.